Wait, how loud is this? I don't know how loud it is. Wait. It's kinda loud. Wait. I'm loud. I think. Am I still loud? I'll reduce it to 70. Okay. I think I'm still loud. Filters again. Am I still loud? I don't know how loud I am on stream. On OBS, it's kind of okay. Okay, I think it's okay now. The background music, I can lower it a bit more. Okay. I'll have to check out bookmark this. Repost. Undo. Yes. And bookmark this. Okay. I have to post. I forgot. I have to post. To post. Post that I'm live. I have to post that I'm live, but I cannot. I should really put really put a copy of what I copy paste. Like now. Learn. Copy, paste. Copy. Where is it? My thumbnail. Should purpose and blue sky as well, I guess. Did I post it? I did. I did. Okay. Now where is all right. I think I'm done fixing stuff. Okay. So right now I'm tired of hearing myself again in Twitch. Alright. So right now I will be relearning my donuts. Link is back. Anyway, I want to learn. I want to learn. I want to learn my donuts again. This is what I previously had. Okay, I can I don't remember my controls. Okay, I do not remember my controls at all. Okay, I know this one. If I press this one, no. If I press this one, no. If I press this one. This one is this one. This one is the isometric one. I cannot remember my controls. That's sad. So the reason why I am trying to learn my donuts and trying to learn Blender in general is because I want to make my own model. If anyone, I don't know, I do have like a multimedia background. I have studied 3D modeling, but not in Blender. I studied it in Maya, but I don't have any license for Maya, so I will be using Blender, which is free. And I want to learn it again. I was learning it before, off stream. Trying to learn, but due to very unforeseen circumstances, like fire related circumstances, I was not able to continue learning. Or, well, as you can see, in the thumbnail and in here, I have learned to like at this point up to this point I have learned how to model and light and render the scene in Blender. But there are a few more steps in the tutorial that I have here. I think I ended. See if my thing is showing. Yeah, it's kind of showing. So, as you can see in the bottom left, I have my window open so that if you want to follow along, it is here. It is on YouTube by Blender Guru. I'm following their tutorial for beginners for Blender. And I think where did I end? I think I was at part 11 or part 10. I ended around there. And then the unforeseen circumstance happened. And I could not continue learning Blender for a couple of weeks, I guess. And I've lost I've lost a lot of motivation and learning the software, because I was in the like in a groove of sorts when I was trying to learn this. I was oh wait, I forgot to turn on my hopefully I don't disconnect. No, I did not. I think. I was on Wi-Fi for some reason. Anyway, I was trying to learn, and then because of the sudden stoppage of learning, I had to take care of myself and stuff, and I lost a lot of motivation to continue studying the tutorial and finally like going into creating my own model or starting my own model. For now, let's see. Let's add some text. Text. It goes. Select. Cool. Okay, goes. Finish. Blender donut. Finish Blender donut tutorial. Okay. And then start making a prototype of my model current ENG. And then if finish, we start making official model. And font size. Why is it like so big? Where shall I put this? Maybe here, along with the thing. I don't really mind. Don't really care. If oh, where did it go? Huh? Where did it? Did I cancel instead? Goals. Finish. Render donut tutorial. Make prototype model. Make start official model. Did I? Go. Just make it classic. 72. Okay. Oh, why is it italic? Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. I think that's kind of okay. What is layout? My passion is graphic design. Anyway, I don't really care about layouting my stuff. Not in this economy. But anyway, that's that. So the goal is to finish my donuts, not eat them, but finish like I cannot remember how to like move side to side. I know I can do this, I can do that. Do I hold I mean, zoom in and out is scroll. This is like that. Oh, there you go. Shift and mouse scroll wheel. Okay. So, eh, I'm gonna make my donuts. Honestly, this shot is. I like this shot more than the one in the thumbnail. I don't know. Maybe because it's better looking. Maybe. I don't know. Rather than just flat like this in the front. Maybe I can just spin the whole thing around like this. Hey, look at that. Okay. Anyway. This is not a game, so there's no game that I can tag in Facebook. I think I put the category education in YouTube instead. And then from Blue Sky. Hello. Seems pretty known to me. Well, it kinda is. Honestly, it kinda is. It is true that it's pretty done. But I have forgotten a lot of the steps that came along with making this donut. So I have to restart because I cannot remember how I did this donut. Sadly to say, I have a memory of a goldfish. Yeah, the donut tutorial is considered to be pretty terrible to start. I feel like it's okay at explaining the basics. But since you are making a donut and you're not really making something that you want to make instead of instead of what you want to make, then you kind of forget the process. No, it's not you. This tutorial does so many things at once at the surface level that it doesn't get with anything. Maybe. For me, it's totally fine. I didn't really have a hard time following it, or like whatchamacallit. I should really move the stream name up. The chat should be a bit higher. Maybe here. Maybe here. I don't know. Maybe here. Surely it fits. Surely. Anyway. There, what you get from a tutorial? Yeah. I would say it's a great introduction for Blender. I wouldn't say that you will be getting like the super in-depth tutorial from it, even though it does tackle a lot of stuff all at once. But I'm kind of used to I'm kind of used to that kind of teaching, since I do have like a multimedia background, and from where I came from, it was a lot of those stuff. um they teach a lot um in a faster pace, and it I kind of got used to it. So the tutorial isn't that hard. It's just I forgot. I lost motivation to remember a lot of stuff. It's not them. It's just me. I'd recommend Grand Abbott's modeling series after this. It's amazing to learn modeling. Uh, sure, yes. For now, I just want to learn how, or relearn how I made these donuts. Because I do know that I did some stuff, but I cannot remember what I did. I have a memory of a goldfish, and if I don't do stuff often, I keep forgetting what I did or how I did it. Um, if other people don't know, I do photography, um, or as a hobby outside. So besides gaming, my other hobby is photography, and honestly, I keep forgetting a lot of stuff. Like, what is the rule of thirds? There are lines on my camera, and sometimes I just keep forgetting that I should be using those lines. And sometimes I keep forgetting my settings on how I should be lighting or exposing things correctly. And it just comes out like a kind of garbage. Yeah, honestly, it is so much stuff to learn. Especially if you are working on your stuff alone, then it do be that way. So you kind of go like a jack of all trades and master of none. So I guess I get it. So if you are following this tutorial and you are kind of trying to master a lot of stuff all at once, then you kind of like forget everything. If you like if you don't do a lot of those stuff over and over again. And if you are just modeling stuff like base model, like this, you don't have to texture stuff. You don't have to you don't have to texture stuff. You don't have to light up stuff. You don't have to make it look pretty in front of a camera. Then I guess you're getting into your own specialty, and you won't even you won't forget what you're doing. I still hear my teachers leading lines. Yeah, leading lines. For every like basic workshop for photography that I've been to, like the free ones, it's always like that. They always say the one thing that you should be looking for are leading lines and the rule of thirds and such and such. But honestly, it of course it does play a big part to how your composition will look like. But for me, it's I just shoot what I feel like I want to shoot in. And it doesn't matter to me. If it looks good in my eye, then it looks good. My personal experience was that I went through it, and by the end, I was just in the same place with no recollection of what I actually did. I was just following him. But when I followed Grant Abbott's is really stuck with me. He's really stuck with me, and I was more confident doing my own project. Yep, but I don't get why they have to be so rigid with those rules. SMH. I think it's rules are there for everyone to follow because it will just help you improve your basic skills. If you really are experienced doing stuff like photography or modeling, then there are more chances for you to break those rules because you already know them and you don't really have to follow them. You can now put in your kumbaga your creative input, your artistic taste in what you do. But for some people, it's really hard for them to be, it's hard for them to be not following, but starting out without some rules. Like for example, this setup is a 3-point lighting setup. You don't really have to follow it. You can just put a directional light, like one light. But for most reasons, it is a basic thing to do because it will make your product look better without trying. Like I think can I don't know if I can turn if I still point. Oh, there is. Well, I'll have to look. I'll have to look that up. I have not really explored a lot of Blender. I am just dipping my toes into Blender because I really want to learn how to use the software and probably make my own model. If you click on the arrow right next to the render preview, you can turn off the scene lighting. And this one. And oh, no, I was trying to like see if I can turn off the light so it becomes more like one directional light. Like so. So honestly, this is like okay. It's already better than most, but some rules are you can make. You have to make a 3-point lighting and such, a fill light and air light and such. Yeah, like what they call this Rembrandt style of lighting, I guess. But anyway, I'll actually let's I'll search Grant Abbott's because I'll be I'll try to watch it later. I just want to make some donuts for now. And not the car way. Thank you for the recommendation, by the way. Yes. Anyway, probably start from scratch. Because right now, I cannot even remember the controls. I just from sheer brute force. I can now move the camera. Because I can't remember. I didn't remember how to move the camera. that's how bad it is. That I forgot how the controls are. Oh, there you go. My blender is blendering. It's low, not responding. Thank you for the recommendation, by the way. Oh, there. Oh, it's not responding again. Okay. I think the next step that I was going to take in the whole tutorial was setting up the sunlight, I think. Oh, there. But I cannot even remember how to do all this stuff. So I'll try to do it all over again. Because I cannot even remember how I modeled these donuts. I mean, I know that I know that these are like shapes. I know these are shapes. What am I talking about? Thanks for the follow. I know these are donuts. I know these are donuts. These are shapes. But I cannot remember how I made these shapes. I know that they are. I know they are Taurus. Can't remember their name even. I know that they are Taurus. I know I made them. I know that I made the sprinkles out of cylinder and spheres. Right here. I know that I made like a randomized generating something for the sprinkles on top of the donuts. And I remember the glaze. I remember making the glaze, but I cannot remember how I did all of those. I mean, I could probably make a plate, but even that, I can't remember how I did it. These are shapes. I can make a plane. This lock plane, I guess, and then I can maybe put a texture on it. Maybe I cannot even remember how I put a texture on it. But yes, I'll make a new one. Yes. I'll be making a new file. Yes, of course. But this is what I've gotten, and this is the progress that I've previously made before I lost all motivation because I was halted by unforeseen circumstances. yeah, for sure. You don't have to. But it just it just bothers me that I can't remember what I did. So it's kinda sad. Like uh I've made a decision to cancel my Adobe services. Well, for photography. My photography plan. And now I'm learning how to use Darktable. And man, I cannot even remember, or I cannot even understand what I was looking at when I opened that software. But I think now I can safely say that I can safely say that I have learned it somewhat, that I can produce or develop some of my images. Pirating Adobe isn't considered pirating. Well, it is pirating technically. But for me, the only reason why I was paying for Adobe was because of my work. But now, since I am not really using Adobe all that much, I just stop paying for it. Unless my work decides that I need to use it again. So I'll just pirate it, maybe. I'm not admitting to pirating it. I'm just thinking about pirating it. Anyway. Do it. Well, should I open? But yes. Do you want to hear the? Do you want to hear it on stream, the video, or? I think there were some stuff during the whole process of learning this. There were some stuff that needed to be updated. Was it a donut? It was a bagel. They called it a bagel. It wasn't a donut. Should we? No, there. Maybe I can turn on. I don't know how loud it is on stream. Maybe it's barely audible. Shift A. See, I cannot even remember the shortcut keys. I remember. I remember this. I remember all of these, or at least I remember the menu. But I forgot that you can do this. Shift A. Yeah, yeah, the monkey. Now I'm seriously thinking, should I get myself a third monitor just so that I can see the chat? Yes. So I do have a background on Maya, 3DS, but Maya, but I don't have any license for Maya. I really want to make a model in a pirated software and then use it on stream. Kind of makes me like be like a weird. And that it makes like a difference or something. I just don't have to say that I pirated the software that I made this stuff from, or stuff on the thing. Okay. Orbiting. I remember that one scene from Mr. Bean where he was doing this. No one really cares, to be honest, and Autodesk is the most used corporation in the art next to Adobe, so I feel some would think it's based. Yeah, sure. I agree that these softwares are not really accessible for normal people, or not really normal, but individuals, I guess, individual artists. It's not, their prices are too much, and I hate that they have become subscription based. I remember back in my day, I remember when Adobe, you can buy the license and it's for you, for it stays with you forever. Back in my day. I do remember those. I hate that they have become subscription based models. It's, I cannot pay for it. I don't want it. Also, I do want to watch Flow sometime because I know that they use Blender for the movie. His documentary is amazing. I'll check it out later. Let me copy the link. I mean, yeah, I do agree. They really are like that. I just happen to see, I guess, where they are coming from, or at least I can see why studios are still using these kinds of software uh for their I guess what do you call it, work low something. I cannot remember the term, but yeah, I understand um why they are still using it, but yes, for individual artists, it's kind of not good. I don't really want them. And hello, I'm learning Blender again. Whoa, 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 whoa. I remember the Mr. Bean thing. Viewport shading. It's called rendering. This one and this one, I think. Where's the light? Oh, it's up there. What is a shortcut for this one? If spacebar? G? G? What? I'm dying. I'm supposed to be studying Chinese, but I'm here doing less than nothing. Oh my god! Go back to studying your your language. The language subject here is supposed to be studying. You're not supposed to be here. Good luck on what you're studying. And I'm studying something again. Move to oh, okay. I'm supposed to be sleeping. Oh. So why aren't you sleeping? I mean, what are you actually supposed to do? Are you actually supposed to be sleeping, or are you actually supposed to be studying? Seems like you're supposed to be studying. G and I think Q. you press Alt, escape, and right click. Still like using this, although I forgot what you have to select so that it can move on the world's axis, I guess. Oh well, we're all supposed to be productive people. uh it is moving in the world's axis, I guess. It just doesn't look that way, maybe. No, it is not. I say. No, it is. This looks weird. Global means world axis. Yeah, I mean, that's what I meant. Am I using the global axis? Really? I don't really. That's one of the things that I have been. This one, correct? Global, right? This one. It's this one, correct? I keep getting. I'm. There are steps in the tutorial where there were times that he uses I guess transform orientations. Can't remember where or when, or yeah, where which tutorial. But I keep getting confused on how things move because those changes. I just have to remember that if I want, I think it was when at the part of making the glaze of the donut, I think he changes something, maybe. I can't remember. And I got confused as to why my thing is not moving on the axis of the global. It was moving along like on what the camera sees, I think. It's a transform orientation. Okay. May God will help me one day, but today is Saturday. Daniel. We have those days when we can't just be like, productive. Maybe it's time for a change of pace, and maybe this is the change of pace that you've been looking for. I don't know. Just don't blame me if you fail your Chinese class. Because you're not being productive. And instead you're watching someone being productive. I don't even know if I'm being productive right now. I guess I am, because I'm trying to learn something. Monkey. I remember Gigi saying that thing so vividly. See? Oh. Like this thing, I don't understand. Global, I'll explain. Global access is the world access, so the lines you are. Yes, I understand that. I understand it. It was just, at first I did not really understand it because I have been used at using just only the global axis, when moving stuff. And when it came to modeling and following the tutorial, I there were like switches that happened. Maybe it was parent, maybe it was something else or local. Um, I had a difficult time understanding that I had to switch back. Yes, I understand. I understand. If you want to understand it, try moving it in global and rotating it a bit. Switching. Normal orientation, especially, is very useful. I'll try to understand it more, but I understand the basics of it. At least now I understand that this setting is the thing that I should be looking out for, because I forget. I studied Python, 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 Python today, and English, but I am too lazy to go with Chinese now. Do you need to study Chinese now, or do you have some leeway? Because if you have a leeway, you have leeway to, you have leeway to study Chinese later, then why not do it later and take a rest? Okay. I have G, X, Y, and Z. Exactly. Alright, I'm going to sleep now. Good luck. Okay. Sleep well. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for sharing your experience. And I'll look into some of the stuff that you have sent during the whole stream. I'll check it out later offline. So yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how to write it. For real. I'm just trying to survive with my second language. No, well, experience is not experience. You're confusing me, sir. But I'm confused all the time, so. What is your first language and what is your second language? Your second language is Chinese? Or was it English? G? Oh, your second language is English and your third language is Chinese. Okay. Well. Hey. Hey. You're learning a lot of languages. That's cool. Good luck with that, cause Chinese is, yeah. Well, I don't really use that kind of don't really use that word. But yeah, I agree. It's a fancy hearing mate. Okay. What time is it? Where? At where I'm from? um it's it's around 3 p.m. I guess. Uh, oh, those are a lot of hotkeys, and it's not really that sexy. still Still the afternoon, and from where I am from, yes, 3 p.m. I'll just drop by and say hi to uh, I'm watching vintage too. Okay. Oh, here's Tringy. Dude! That is early in the morning. That's the time that I'm still working. You should go to sleep if it's not necessary for you to be watching this stream. Take a rest. Oh, is the title of my stream not or my tags not showing hints of where I'm from? Industry compatible. No, I don't really want to remap my keys because I really want to learn the shortcuts on Blender. Yes. Philippines. Philippines! Uy, Philippines! Yes, Philippines. Pilipinas. Yes, Pilipinas. So my first language is Tagalog or Filipino, and my second language is English. I don't have any third languages. I suck at learning languages. Probably because I didn't really start learning languages, a third language that early. If I did, maybe I would have learned something like, I don't know, Japanese or something, Nihongo or something. What language? The first language is called Tagalog or Filipino. Well, might as well call it Tagalog. But for me specifically, I like to use the term Filipino because It's a blanket term for general. I would say the general language. You're pretty good in English. I thought you were from the US. Your English. Thank you. Right now I barely speak English. I am barely able to speak English because my friends who does speak English are no longer um here. I would say they are not uh in my immediate vicinity, and even if they are available online, or like I even if I can message or talk to them online, it's not like they are available to talk all the time. So I am barely able to speak English. uh I don't know if I have a or have an accent. I do know that sometimes I speak with an accent. I'm just a poor boy. Well, so am I. I am just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare Miss Life, small sausager. Easy go, easy go. Will you let me go? Bismillah. Will you let me go? I mean, a lot of things are in Asia. A lot of things are in Asia. So it'd be like, I didn't know that they were in Asia, but they are. Like, uh, um, like the Middle East is in Asia. Russia is in Asia. A lot of places are in Asia. But I don't know. We sometimes forget that they are in Asia. Yes, India too is in Asia. A lot of countries are in Asia. Yeah, I think it's I don't know. I guess um most Western uh Western um country people or something are generally more exposed to East Asians, and I think that's why they typically uh think that Asia is more like East Asians than a lot of diverse um races, culture, and such. So it is what it is. As Asians, we just have to remember that we are Asians. pwede ka bang magsabi or magsalita ng bagay na nasa Pilipino? Gusto ko lang marinig kung anong tunog nito. That's how I translated your question. Pwede ka bang magsalita ng Pilipino? Thailand is in Asia. A lot of countries are in Asia. If you think that they are speaking in the same cadence or something, they might be in Asia. Or like intonations, emphasis. I cannot. I don't know the correct term, but yes. Camera. Europe is smaller than I thought. Maybe. I'm not really entirely sure which is the largest. I think is it Asia or Antarctica? I can't remember my geography well. I mean, there's also Africa, which is a large continent on its own, and yeah, Asia as well. Well, maybe half. Not entirely half, but kind of half. Long to wait. Camera to view. Oh. Oceania is where a continent. Yeah. It's down south. More south, I think. Basically, where Australia might be at, I think. So imagine Asia and more southeast, I guess. That's where Oceania, I think, is. I think. Yeah, it is. Where? Monkey. Where? Properties? Why is it on? Maybe it's this one? Is it this one? Is it this? What did he press? Monkey. Si Suzanne. Scene? No, not scene. Collection. Object. This one? Like, I know that it's like an island, yeah. You can travel across Asia, like, without visa, or you need it. You do need it. There are, I think, there are countries that you will not need any visa. But for the most part, we still do need visas. It just depends on uh where you're going, I guess, I suppose. Um, I think Russia is Asia. Well, if we are just going by how they were like categorized or like grouped in which continent they belong to, then Russia is in Asia. But you're kind of correct. They're mostly like European, of kind of like a European descent, maybe, or something like that. It's just how it is, I guess. No, Egypt is not in Europe. No, they are not. It's not. You should check the map on where they are. Material? Where is the material? Oh, material. It is not. It is not. Egypt is in Africa. In the continent of Africa. Like, I think northern northern part of Africa, I think. Base color. Let's make it blue. Blue monkey. Render F12. Oh. Oh. Shift A. Almost European, this one. Yeah, it's almost European. It's very near. Oops, not that. Okay. Number fed 0. Number fed 0. Oh. Camera to view. 0. Wait. I have not either. I mean, it's not very often that I see other oops. Yeah, anyway. It's not like I have seen it's not like from South America. Oh. So your main language would be a Latin one? Is it correct? Latin or Spanish or Portuguese? Or something? Oh yeah, Spanish. Yeah. Fun fact. Filipinos or the Philippines used to have Spanish as their main language. Or well, it was forced as the main language. History lesson, a small history fun fact from me. The Philippines used to be colonized by the Spaniards for about 300 years. So during those 300 years, we were speaking a lot of Spanish. A lot of people who were not privileged enough are using Tagalog or Filipino. So right now, we no longer Spanish is no longer our like common kind of language. There are words that has stuck or like evolved in our own language from Spanish language, and even I guess some languages from other countries that have colonized us. So for me, I could not pinpoint or tell which ones are which. I just know that kumusta is off from Spanish, which is como estás, I think. But a lot of stuff is like it's evolved from a certain language and has been passed down. Yeah, I mean a lot of European countries, or well, not a lot of European countries, but um, the bigger ones have colonized a lot of places. So I cannot remember which ones are which. So yeah. I just know that a lot of history. There is a lot of history in South America as well with the Spaniards and the Portuguese, just because they were the ones who were going around the world during that time. Oh yeah, that's globalization for you. It's okay. It's okay. I think being able to communicate at least not fluently, but uh, we have a basic understanding of what we can share, so I think that's good. I think it it makes a lot of things open for a lot of people. So I know that I'm dumb, but not that much. I'm dumb too. Honestly. Honestly, I am dumb too. I just don't seem that way. It just doesn't seem that way. But I'm pretty dumb too. like like you can communicate without, so it's enough. Yes, having be able to communicate and understand what we are trying to say is really good enough. Like, it's fine. I would say that I'm not really that fluent in English. It might seem that way, but if I'm having a conversation like out of nowhere and in person, which like has a lot more factors, like I guess social pressure or something, or your mental condition or my mental condition. I think I will try to speak in English, but I'm trying my hardest to collect sentences and stitching up together a coherent one. So that's that. Um, but yes, I'm pretty dumb too. For me, it's easier to speak. Writing, I have too much errors and grammatical, and all that stuff. Yeah, I understand. I feel like I feel the same. Um, I don't think I can speak that well. To be honest. Um, Especially when it's like spontaneous. I guess I don't think I can speak all that much. Like what do you call it? Extemporaneously speaking. Maybe I think is it extemporaneous? I don't know. For me, and for me, writing is kind of okay. I do have grammatical errors as well, and some spelling errors, but my my English writing has devolved into my conversational English that um I just write what I speak and then hopefully I can edit it into something coherent. That's online in English. I am friends and yeah, it's fine. It's fine. That's just how it is. You go online and you speak in English, especially if you are going into Discord or something with a lot of people from different countries. Sure, Daniel. Sure. It's okay. I don't judge if you're a freak or not. I don't judge. I don't judge people's stuff. Suzanne. We will move them here. And what's this? It's April. Let's do that. I'm not one to judge someone's freak, you know. Somebody has to match your freak someday. Yes, that is a song. I don't know the title of that song, but it is a song. Yes. I mean, if you want to be a freak alone, then you do you. If you want somebody to be freaky with you, to match your freak, then hopefully you find them. Yes, they do. They use the W. I think in Thailand they use 5. Hmm. Normally, I don't really stream this kind of stuff. It's just, I think I'll be more motivated if I stream it as well. Normally I do stream League. Well, now I'm streaming League again, and I'm streaming Minecraft again during Mondays, and if I feel like it. Usually I play TFT, but now I'm playing a lot more League because my friend invites me to play League. Oh yeah, you only have audio. I am doing a donut in 3D. Or I'm trying to learn a donut in 3D. I don't know if why I'm trying to learn how to use Blender, and let me show. I don't know if I can show this. You don't have any video on, but basically I have I've been wanting to make my own 3D model, like a VTuber of sorts, but I have not gotten around to it. And then I don't really want to use other software or like paid software because I cannot pay for it. They're too expensive. So I'm trying to learn how to use Blender. So now I'm following a tutorial. I'm following a tutorial where you basically follow a tutorial on the basics of Blender, and the thing that they are making are donuts. I would like it with chocolate and chips. Chocolate and chips. I'll try. Okay. Let me set it up on my stream. I cannot see. Wait, let's see. Goals. Let's change the goals. Finish donut tutorial. Daniel. Daniel's order. Daniel's order. Chocolate. Choco chips. Choco and chips. Donut. I would like Asia have the largest density of prisons. Yes, I would say. But it depends. It depends. Yes, it is, but certain countries are more dense. Like let's say, I guess China would be one, and then I guess India is one. I don't think Japan has like high density population. I mean, they have high density population in cities, but in terms of like the overall number of population, I think they're far lower than China or India. I mean, like you said, Asia is like Asia is largest largest continent. So that's Taurus 32 and yeah, that's just how it is. Oops, keep forgetting that it's not alt. Shift, and then I just have to use this. I'm like, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. What did he press? What did they press? Some shading. Oh. Oh, okay. Your thoughts are in the Philippines, no? Thoughts about what? uh, modifiers. Thoughts about what? Can you be more specific? Generate subdivision surface. Control 1. Viewport. Subdivision. I mean, using GPU. Fade flat. Okay. Okay. Smoother. Oh yeah. Render. Okay. So viewport lang yung perfect donut. Until what part will I be streaming? Part 3 of the tutorial? Changing the mesh.
Click on different objects is called object mode, and I know that because in the top left hand corner
Object mode. Sculpt. Edit. I'm a bit tired, to be honest, because I was playing Minecraft earlier, and now I am doing this. I don't know if I'll be playing later at nighttime, because I do have to wake up tomorrow pretty early on. Early in the morning.
Just because you always get some comments that go, actually, it's called vertex if it is singular. Anyway, so these are called your vertices, and if you have two of them joined by a line, that is called an edge, and if you have four of them forming a face, then it's called a face. So with these, I can quickly change the shape of my object by using the same hotkeys as before, and if I want to this, then I would simply tap G, right? You can see it's now attached to my cursor, and then if I want to confirm its movement, I just do a single left click.
If I go
Back into object mode, like that, you can see that my mesh has changed, okay? And by the way, the hotkey for jumping in and out of object and edit mode is just tab, okay? So you can see it's just toggling between those two modes because it's so common. It's just easily accessible.
Okay, why do I have to do that?
This is okay, but you can see it's like it's
Oh.
it's like it's not the greatest lump, right? So how do we make it look more natural? Well, I mean, you could, you move one, drag it out, okay, click, and then I move the next one next to it, right? I'll move that out, and then I'll move this one out a little bit, and then I move this one. And it's like, okay, well now I've got the thing, but it took me like 5 actions. Ridiculous, right? No one wants to do that. Who's got time for that? Thankfully, there is a tool in Blender just for this, and it's called proportional editing, and you can enable it up there in your toolbar.
Oh my god.
Now, if I hit G and I move it out, you will see I get a little ring around my cursor there, and that is now changing the mesh around it. Now, a lot of people in my previous
Edit mode.
what's going on.
Am I back? Hello? Am I back? Am I back? I think I am. I got disconnected for some reason. Is that why I have been speaking to no one? Is that why? Is that why I've been speaking to no one? It's because I got disconnected. Yes. No. I don't know. I do not know. I might have been speaking to a ghost if the world wants to speak to a ghost. Okay. Nasaan na yun? Okay.
So if you enable that, now if I hit G,
Where was it?
I get editing, and you can enable it up there in your toolbar.
Proportional editing. Okay. Oh. Dang. Oh, okay. Alright. Am I doing it correctly?
So if you enable that, now if I hit G and I move out, you will see I get a little ring
Okay.
that little circle of influence. Okay, now this circle of influence, if I scroll down, sorry, if I scroll up, you can see it's shrinking its circle of influence. And if I scroll down, it is expanding its influence. So it's only going to be
Uh,
in that ring there. Okay. If you are on, if you don't have a mouse with a scroll wheel, you can also change the influence by using page up and page down. And if you don't have page up or page down because you're on a Mac keyboard, then what you would have to do is go to key map and then change your page up and page down to something else just so that you can get around that. But guys,
that
if you
better.
get a mouse with a scroll wheel, I think they're, I don't know, 50 cents or just in the nearest landfill somewhere. Get a mouse because it's going to make your life in 3D a lot easier. Okay, so
Is
with
that
this, I can
better?
now make quick work of lumpy shapes. Okay, so I just drag that out. Okay, I've got a little lumpy shape there. Maybe I go down here and I pull
Is
this
that
up just by hitting the
better?
key, moving it up. Okay, so already this is looking a little more natural, right?
Hmm.
Even if we were making a style
I don't know if that's natural or not.
like that, you can't have just a spherical looking donut, sorry, spherical round looking circle.
Okay, wait. Okay. Am I pressing it? Okay. Okay.
Donut because it just your eye will see it as fake. So very quickly, I'm able to add a little bit of variation to the donut.
Okay. All right. I think that's okay. Looks kind of like a donut, maybe. I don't know.
All around it.
It's been a while since I've
And you
had
can see
donuts.
that I'm just changing my circle of influence depending on what size of a loop I want to make. So I just want to make like a little bit that sticks out. I can make a small circle just by scrolling up like that. And you just want to do that until you get something that looks a little more natural. I might want to make the inner part as well. Let me just drag that in with a small circle. And that's pretty good. Let's just have a look from the top. I might actually just drag that out, make it a little bit more
Looks
like that.
kind of like a
There
donut.
you go. That's pretty good for a donut. It's still kind of simple. It's not too detailed, but it's got just enough variation in it. That
Kinda looks like a donut.
to look at. Oh, one more thing. Go back into
Kind
edit.
of.
Donuts, when they're sitting in the little vat thing, right? They're only like half submerged, so then they have to be flipped. But it means that the bit that's nearest to the surface is getting less heat. So essentially, what I'm saying is the bit that's around
Mm-hmm.
the donut, the circumference of it is usually a little bit flatter. So donuts aren't like perfectly round all the way around. They're usually a little bit flatter. So what I want to do is I want to select these vertices along here, and then I want to shrink them. Now I could go around one by one like this, which is what I used to do when I was learning Blender pre-YouTube days, and there was no tutorials. What I would do this if I wanted to select this. Silly, because there's a function, a tool for that, and it is edge select. So if you hold down Alt on your keyboard and then do a single left click on not the points, but on the edge, right, this little line
Oh.
here, you can see it's selected all the way around. So it's anything that's connected along that line is now selected.
Is it scale?
So if I want to shrink this, right, what would I do? Well, I mean, yeah, you could like move it around, right? We want to shrink it. We want to change the scale of it. So we would use the hotkey S for scale. So S, and I'm going to scale that in. And I actually don't want proportional editing, so I'm going to turn that off and now scale in and just make it a little bit flatter. And there you go. See, it just feels a little bit more natural, doesn't it? Looks a little bit closer to what a donut looks like. Don't worry if yours doesn't look exactly
Save.
one file. It's called .blend. Very
Stream
really pushing the limits
donut.
of how efficient you can be. That's almost a word, Blender. Anyway, .blend, and that's it. And then next time you open it up, it's exactly like it. It's not like ZBrush where you got like 4 or 5 different ways to save a project or an object or a tool or a hate ZBrush. Okay, that's how you save. Now, also finally, I would say if you need help, because I know if you're stuck and then you leave a YouTube comment, you might not get a reply. If you want immediate help, I've got a Discord, so I'll put the link below. So there's like a little channel in there where you can just ask for specific donut help. So if you're having issues, feel free to jump into that. And also, guys, don't beat yourself up. Like 3D is definitely has like a steep-ish learning curve. So you're in that steep slope right now, and it's really common. Like a lot of this stuff is very foreign. 3D is very unique. It's very different to a lot of 2D tools. But don't give up. Like it's definitely achievable to learn and self-learn at home. You don't have to go to school. You don't have to pay for a tutor. It's really easy to get help online nowadays. So to make use of that Discord, post comments as well in the YouTube comments if you want to. But I hope you stay with it. So if you're ready to jump to the next part after you've saved your blend file, go ahead, click here, and I will see you there.
Okay. I think we are on part 3.
Had a change that makes it more realistic by default, or that there's a new technology that is going to expand the uses for 3D exponentially? Well, you would if you were on my free newsletter called This Week in 3D. It's an email from me once a week with 3 to 5 things that I found interesting. Back to the donut show where we make sad little donuts that
Donut.
we eat.
Donut again.
So we finished up at the end of part 1. We've got our nice looking donut, and now we're going to make that icing, which looks complex but is actually fairly simple. Now, as I mentioned before, if you want to add an object, you go Shift A, right? And then you start with something that resembles what you're trying to create. But we already have something that resembles the exact shape we want to create. It's the donuts, because we want the icing around the donut. So let's just
Unit.
this information. So we can do that by
Okay.
duplicating
I think I'll stop here. On part 3. Part 3. I'll stop right here. I think we have the makings of a donut. There's no lighting, so okay. Let me put the light here. Yes. And the camera. Why? The light. Yes, there. Okay. I think I'll stop here and continue this later because I do need to do some stuff after this. Thank you. Thank you to Daniel and Keith. It's Keith. For coming into this stream. Yeah. I find it enjoyable that there are people coming around this in this stream of mine, me learning donuts, how to make donuts in Blender. Let's see if I can render an image. Save donuts. Okay. I'll end it here. I'll continue making this maybe later if my friend is not available to play. I'll continue making the blender. If not, maybe on Monday or Tuesday, or probably I'll do some progress offline and maybe share my progress on Blue Sky or on Twitter or now X. Eh, and hopefully some people may see it and come by next time on how I progressed and what I've learned so far. If not, then it's okay. Anyway, thank you for Keith for following and coming by the stream and sharing his thoughts and sharing some stuff for me to look at after this stream. And then I think I'll look into it some more. Yeah. And yeah, thank you for coming by. See you next stream. Hopefully it's not this kind of stream, but it's okay. Okay, bye.